So 5 seconds ready to go. First point of this match. Who's going to take it?
All the way into snake. Both teams go all the way into the snake. Well, but they lost two over here right off the bat. Bang, bang. Home player goes all the way out to the left, Dorito.
And here we go. See that? I love seeing this right now.
Oh, my Lord. Galvez is like, hey, we're not stopping. Let's go.
But now, he had a shot in the pack. Now the guy knows he's there. Nobody knew he was even there. But already...
Duck walking. Oh, he shot in the pack. He shot in the pack. Yep, he gets out. But he took one with him.
Yep.
So now it's just down to the last guy who's in the snake corner. Not a place you want to be with four other guys on you.
And that's also a problem that lies within that, Robert. There's 4 guys on another team that didn't leave their spots when he was on their 20.
And they're still not.
And they're still over there. That is, I'm sorry, but that's just, I'd be pissed, personally. It's like, what are you guys doing?
It kind of makes you wonder if Galvez is their thoroughbred. It's like, hey, we're going to put the saddle on him. Let's go.
Yeah. But now they're finally losing their last player. So four on nobody.
Put it together, I believe.
So SK Elite right now, Texas Fusion, TXL Fusion taking that first point against SK Elite. They're going to switch sides now. 10:40 left in this one.
10 seconds.
We are down to 10 seconds. Let's go. Oh, pod runners. Shout out to all the kids out here running pods.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun.
Pod pirates everywhere.
Yes.
Oh, that was a different go into the snake one.
Yep. I'm kind of a fan of that move, actually.
And he is clean. They do check him, but they lose one out of the home when they double it up again. Then they lose their second one.
And 3 now. They lost 3. So 2 of the guys caught in the bucket. They're at the center, back center home, and the one right in front of it. Now what has to happen is SK Elite's got to get into the snake, which they do. And now it can come to their side and just shoot both these guys in the back.
Yeah. Once Galvez was out, they lost their one aggressive player.
I mean, there's no reason for Elite to be at this back spot right now. So
No.
the back center guy got caught slipping out.
There should be blood in the water. Everybody should be running.
Yeah, but I mean, they're shooting at spots that I don't think they even know where anybody is right at this point. There he goes.
Oh, he goes. He's gone. He's gone.
Finally.
What? No.
I mean, it's just, he shot this guy come down the snake too, Robert.
But he's hitting the pat.
I think he missed him. Oh, now he got shot in the loader. There it is.
And a couple more as he walks off.
So SK Elite taking that. They have 3 or 4 players alive
4
now.
alive. Should be 4.
Yes, 4 alive, I believe.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yep. And that was a good execute point. I mean, they did well. I mean, it's unfortunate for TXL.
Yeah, and back in the day when you get one guy left, you hear somebody yell cheeseburger, and that's just like everybody go get them. It's like just go eat.
Yep. See, here's the thing. Here's what happened. Anytime anybody starts a conversation like "here's the thing," or "see, here's what happened," they're full of shit.
There I was.
Yeah, there I was.
Just blasting.
You know how many flat tires I've had in my life?
Yeah.
So here we got Elite against TXL Fusion, 1-1 game right now. There is 9 minutes left in this match. Elite's on your left, and you got TXL on your right. Pretty evenly matched, as we called it before coming into this match.
Yes, but for TX, it seems like they're kind of like a one-horse show right now. Somebody else needs to step up and get Galvez some help.
Yep. And here's the break.
You might hear the calls in the background like Florida and Oreo. They're telling people where they think they're going to go on the break. TX loses 2. They lose a snake runner and a home guy.
And Elite's coming up the middle, trying to get in the snake. Would you please go to the carbon bunker before I come down there and smack the hell out of you? Good Lord almighty. There's nothing stopping that gentleman from going up the center. In which case, and now they're in the snake. Now he needs him up in the center to shut them down.
Now is he going to come out? Elite is in the snake, and they're going to shoot down the tape at nobody. Now he's going to look inside.
And there's absolutely no reason for him to be there. He needs to be up in their side of the field right now.
Yeah, because there's nobody in front of him, and that's communication.
Yep.
I mean, the people that are behind him that are standing up, looking over the top of their bunkers, hey, there's nobody in front of you. Let's go. Okay, there he goes.
And now they're down to 2 players right now on TXL Fusion. And Elite's coming down to their side of the snake. And he'll probably look inside and get shot.
Well, if he looks inside right now, he can get this guy for free because he's pulling the pod. And there he goes. He killed him for free.
Yep.
Now there's one guy wrapped the outside. Up, and there's the 2-pack. Is it coming? Get the foot. Get the foot. There it is.
Yeah. Now see, it's very logical for a player when you know somebody's going to shoot you. You might as well just turn your back on him. That sounds logical, right?
Yeah. That is a that. This is a pet peeve of
correct
mine.
route to get there on the inside instead of coming down the wire. But I foresee a lot more people coming outside of the snake side, going around that Aztec in the back right corner, the snake side corner, and going to snake 1.
Yeah, that was a really interesting move, the way that one guy cut it short.
Yep. So 2-1 right now in favor of Elite.
And we have a pocketed breakout, but TX loses 1 out of the Dorito, but so does Elite, loses 2.
Yep.
Elite loses 2, 1 out of home and 1 on the snake side, so neither team in the snake, neither team pressing the advantage. Oh, but now we're 3-on-3 because TX loses another person right out of that snake insert bunkers, that little square. Elite's going to retreat back and get into the snake corner because that's the way we go down the field. We run backwards.
Yes. That guy just got shot in the chest for an Elite coming up the middle, but it actually bounced.
Yeah, but TX loses another 2 people, so they're down to their last guy. He's just one guy in that center can, and we know how that works out.
Yep.
Oh, he's fixing to get chopped up. The guy's in the snake.
Concede.
30 seconds left in this match. SK looking pretty decent, but TXL Fusion not looking bad either.
Yeah, and we've only had 1 game so far go to time, so these games are moving pretty fast. Both teams, TX loses 2 people. I mean, they lose a snake runner and they lose 1 out of that center can. So now Elite's going all the way. They're 5-on-3. Elite is in the snake. They're pushing up to snake 2. They're going to start turning inside, going to shoot inside. Oh, but TX comes from the snake corner into the snake 1, so now it's going to be a snake battle. They're both facing each other on the tape. I like the fact that even though TX is down bodies, I mean, it's 5-on-3, they're still trying to, well, until he got killed over the Dorito side, they were still trying to attack.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in that. I mean, just go until the wheels fall off. But now you got Elite getting in the snake. Look for him to go up to this next one. He does have a mirror, however.
And that's it. There's only 1 left, and there's the concede button.
Yep. So Elite's going to go 4-1.
Woo!
1 minute.
What are we going to have to do?
Go up the center on the break, delay to the snake.
Nobody's done that. Let's give somebody a different look.
So, do something. Jesus. Here we go. See, proof is in the pudding, but they're not going to go up the middle. They're going to go to the snake.
Yeah.
Not even that. I mean, that guy, the guy that went up the middle runs about a 10-5 40.
40 inches?
No, 10-5 40 yards. You know, but it looks like Elite losing 1 body out of the back center because they had 2 there, so that's a huge shocker. You know, but I don't think an Elite is like a team that can play on their heels in the back like this. I think they got to get up the field and lock it down.
Yeah.
Because there's still 5 minutes left in this game, which is time to win. And losing another player out of the back center.
Yeah, they're losing another one out of the back center, and Elite comes up as TXL loses 1 out of the Doritos, but You know, Elite comes out of the Elite Series up there, Jake Dixon's place, up in Kansas. You know, so they pull teams from Oklahoma and all those places, and now they're making a step up into the USXBL.
You know, it looks like I think that's Galavez.
Yeah, Galavez. Yeah.
Looks like Galavez has the ball here.
And he's
You know,
but now here we go. We're both in the Snake 2. Both teams. Elite's in there now. Both looking inside. 3-on-3.
and you got Fan right now for SK Elite locking it down on the Snake side.
I'm just trying to figure out which one of these Snake players is going to put their team on their back and try to win this for them.
Well, Galavez is kind of in a tough spot because they have everybody looking this way at him, so there's really nowhere for him to go. They got to go up the center. I mean, for being down this many points, they sure are content on sitting in their bunkers like a bunch of sissies.
I'm not really happy that TXL, the middle guy here, is in this little brick where he can't see anything. He's trying to pop the top like a whack-a-mole when he needs to go and try to spread the field and get across to the Doritos or something.
He's got to go to that tower or something.
Yeah,
Sitting at home is not doing anything for anybody.
Because if you look at Elite, they are in a better position. Oh, but he gets...
Yeah, they lost. Galavez gets shot, and here comes Fan. Fan running down the field. Good job by Fan on Elite, and that's going to put the nail in the coffin, 5-1, as long as there's a clean hang against TXL Fusion.
Air in your knee pad. You need
20
to swap
seconds
that
to
out.
interrupt.
They'll have that for
Let's
you.
keep going.
I've literally had Walker in my pit in
Zone
Dallas
losing their first
asking me
match,
if I
so
need
they're
help
gonna have
with
to try to
pits.
come back and get this.
You can't ask for anything more from a sponsor.
All right, there we go. We're back in it. Elite's already lost their first two people. They lost both guys on the Dorito side, the Dorito Tower and the Dorito Corner. But they immediately fill Dorito Corner as Houston Zone in the pocket, playing now the 50 carbon bunker, killing another Elite player out of that Dorito side. Dorito side is just locked in. They are money on their shots there. 5-on-2, Houston Zone. Both the Elite players are down, stuck inside the Snake insert bunkers on the Snake side. I'm a little surprised that Houston hadn't put this together, that they're 5-on-2 right now. Now here's Houston Zone out there calling 5-on-3, when it's actually 5-on-2. They've missed a player walking off. A little bit quiet. Everybody's kind of maintaining the status quo. Nobody's moved from their initial breakout bunkers. Houston Zone did get in Dorito 2 though over there. And now Houston Zone decides to get into the Snake 1. Make it across up to Dorito, up to Snake 2. Now going all the way to Snake 50 and into their Snake 2. Elite bumps over into the Snake corner. Sabato, number 5 for Zone. He got the ball. And Elite loses another one. And now it's 5-on-1. It's been 5-on-2 for about a minute and a half.
Yeah, I didn't hear much going on.
And now it's 5-on-none. Oh, they had a third person over there.
Yeah, he was watching Netflix.
Oh, okay. Well, then I was wrong. They kept calling 5-on-3, and I'm like, it's 5-on-2. I don't know what y'all doing.
Concede.
That's funny. Push the buttons.
Yeah, hey everybody. We had the tower camera on, so what you got to see was me and Chris up here. What we're doing, which is basically
We're eating beef jerky and just
Looking good.
making fun of people.
yeah, exactly. That's it. We're just eating beef jerky and making fun of people because they won't feed us here. See, that's the thing. There's the Plano Tamale and Tortilla Factory is over here, Mark Johnson's place, which has delicious food. You need to come out here and get some, you know. And because we're up here working for you so diligently, we can't go down and get a taco.
So here we go. Houston zone up 2-0 on Elite. Elite's on your right. Houston zone on your left. Oh, Elite losing 2 players right there. So 5-on-3, Robert.
That's, you know,
And they're stuck in the pocket.
I know they're Jake Dixon's team and stuff, and I like to try to take up for them, you know, but it's hard for me to make an argument that you're playing well when you're dying in wholesale fashion.
Yep.
So, you know, sorry guys, but Chris is going to probably chop you up and barbecue you for dinner.
Yes, it's sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
So 2-0 Houston zone. Game slow. This game has been a little slow pace on this one. 7 minutes down, and it's only 2-0 at this point.
I think that Houston zone got wrecked in the first game, which was surprising. But I think what they did was they're like, okay, we're going to slow it down, and we're going to make sure we don't make those mistakes again and try to be a little more methodical. But now Hitchcock is up here in the middle, man, just roasting that carbon bucket.
There are so many cool moves on this field that I can see already. So I like to see something cool at SK. I mean, take the snake in the break, take the carbon bunker on the break, take the Dorito 2-3 on the break.
Push the 350s.
Just do everything. I mean, somebody's gonna make it. Snake in the break right there. There you go by Elite. Elite losing 1 player on the break though.
Yeah, they do lose one, but it wasn't the snake guy.
Nope. But he's got to go to work. There's only 6 minutes left. Not overwork, but and he has support behind him in that corner too, Robert.
Yeah, young 30. Come on, let's. Yeah.
Young definitely has the ball right now. But unfortunately, he gave Houston zone a chance to fill out the snake 1, which is now keeping him from going on the tape side.
I don't understand the fascination with this particular layout with that snake corner, because with the snake corner being inset, there you go. Lead loses another one off the Dorito side. Now the Dorito side is wide open. Nobody is to their left for like what, 60% of the field?
Yeah. So and to bring your point, what you're saying is, you know, right now Houston zone losing a player, but that's not going to make much of an effect. To bring up to your point, that back corner on the snake side cannot see the snake. So the only thing to stop the snake is the snake itself.
Yeah, the snake itself. So why not jump into S1, 1 shoot inside, 1 shoot out.
Oh, on the loader, Houston, he's going to take another walk.
They're just going to let Young go to work over here and not challenge him, and there goes another one.
Young's just murdering these guys.
It's crazy to me to see that when you're 5-on-3, and now you're going to wind up losing the game with 3 alive.
He could take the highway and go bunker both of these guys. If he goes inside, they would never see that happen.
Oh, but he
That's what I'm saying. He already knows you're there. Go inside.
when he's waiting on you.
Yes.
He's just waiting on you to close that door on you.
But that's just it. When you're in a situation like that, go inside, like get their attention down the tape, and then immediately go inside, take the highway. Don't wait. You got to go right away.
With them right left stacked right now, this center 50 guy could go to Titans Legal
Yep.
and run, split the gap of the 2 sit-downs and get everybody.
Yeah, there's only one. This is just 2-on-1 situation. There's still 4:11 left, but they're down by 3 points right now.
But he runs because he doesn't know where they're at, so he runs trying left and right.
Oh my Lord! Is that happening?
Oh,
What? What are you doing?
Oh my God.
You are absolutely. You did so well over here.
Oh, but they traded.
Yeah, I don't care if he traded.
No, I know. It's still wrong. It's still a wrong move. But there's no one alive to hit the buzzers.
He did so well over here, and then he goes and steps on his own dick.
All he had to do was go hit the buzzers.
Honest to God, that I've been shot that I didn't know I was hit on top of the pod. But it's just one of those nicks. It's not like a full shot. Everywhere else, 100% I know I'm hit.
Oh, yeah.
And here we go. Houston zone on the right.
Elite, though, already losing the game. So does Houston zone. They lose Cormier.
And he's going to work again. He's playing the snake really well.
Yeah, Young's back in here again. But again,
He's got to tighten it up a little bit. That's all he's got to do.
my problem with Young right now is the fact he gets here first. He's all alone on this side, and he doesn't go. And now, look what happens.
Yep. Yeah, he had a guy behind him, but he can't. They can't.
Now he has to gunfight to do anything, and he's fixing to get eat up. See? And Travato got to kill him by being second.
I don't think that he knew he was in. I don't
No,
think
he
that
didn't.
Young knew Travato was in
Yeah,
there.
because again, what did he do? He got here, looked inside
Yep.
instead of going.
Yep.
If he'd have been here,
They were Charger all day.
right, wrapping the outside like you said earlier,
Yep.
that guy doesn't cut.
In my opinion, the snake eye should never look inside unless it's to peek or unless he's in a gunfight with somebody down the wire on him. Then look inside and go to work.
If you got
Otherwise,
if you got somebody overcovered and stopping the run through so you don't
Yep.
get bunkered, then you can look inside.
yep.
But if you're over there solo,
Yep.
we talked about that last night and this morning. Hey, there's a guy in my mirror. Turn inside, get shot in the back. Why?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Young did a good job of getting in there, but he just got to tighten it up a little bit. That's all.
Now,
I mean, and that's why they're here. They're here to make that next
and
step.
he's hitting the hopper because he's standing over the top,
Literally standing.
and he's literally doing this. He's pointing this way, looking this way, going. Wherever that gun goes, you almost need to get your goggles hooked into that VR thing, where if you turn your head, your gun goes like this.
Yep. Yep.
Then all you got to do is just look at people, right?
Yep. So Houston's zone going up 4-0 now, and that's going to do it.
In on. In on. Concede. 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 Point approved. Here we go. Seconds. On.
Oh, evil snake player taking a slips and falls on his way into the snake one, still able to stay alive. He's going to work his way all the way to snake two, and then literally runs directly into a gun. A penalty on SK. It looks like they pulled 2 bodies here, but the evil 1, 2 bodies coming off. Last body in that corner over there, and another. Oh, he can't do that.
Please.
Oh, I don't think you can do that. It is my understanding that you are not allowed to go further than 6 feet away from your own equipment. So the player dropped his gun. It is his responsibility to pick that back up and before he tags the buzzer. And that's the player that hit the buzzer. So that's a minor penalty question.
It's a penalty for leaving equipment. I believe it's a minor. First point. Game finished. I don't think they had the body success. 1 minute.
So is that a major?
So if you get a minor on a flag hang and it takes your last body, it sort of behaves like a major.
You know, they eat healthy. They're like, oh, I got to get, my 9.5 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
And we're just like, really? What planet are you from?
Exactly. Uranus.
Yeah, God dang, I mean, props to them. They are Ferraris, and we were more like Mustangs.
Oh no, I was a dump truck.
I don't believe that.
Here we go. Outlaw Sharks on your left, SK Elite on your right.
Sharks doubling up the home.
Losing
SK
a
Elite
player.
did too, but losing one of their players, losing out of that home plate.
Getting to the snake though, very quick SK Elite.
But again, that's Young, and he's going to sit there and turn inside, doing the I hate, Crystal Goya. I'm not going to do what he says.
Yeah, of course. That's fine. I mean, he'll be stuck in this division for the rest of his life. It's fine. But here we go now. Outlaws going to work. He's got to get up in the snake and mirror him. There's nobody stopping him.
Okay, look, you don't shoot the. Okay, now you switch to the right hand. Okay.
I was talking about that earlier. He's the one I was talking about. You can't shoot left-handed.
I'm going to shoot out the left, but I'm going to use my right hand to do it.
And that's why they get center punched.
Man, you hear the call coming out from the Sharks saying that's 2 for sure.
But here, that highway move is there. He's just got to worry about that back center guy, or the snake corner guy. So SK Elite, now he gave up the shot.
Yeah, now he can go.
All day. He can get a 3-pack here easy. But he's got to come up here. He's got to go inside.
Jump the beam.
Jump the beam. Shoot the guy in the back once. Shoot the guy in the snake once. And then, try and figure out how to get the last guy out in the Dorito in snake one.
Well, the thing, if you just get those 2, you'll leave one guy left on 3. 3 on 1.
But see, this is an easy, no-brainer move, and I just don't understand why getting shot, that doesn't help the situation.
Now it's 3 on 3.
But he could have won that game by himself right there.
Yeah, he could.
100%. So now Young going to work here in the snake for SK Elite. He actually gets in there really fast and he plays well. I just wish he'd shoot left-handed more when he had to.
All right, though.
Oh, losing the Dorito side.
Sharks lose another one. They're bound and determined to make us look stupid by letting Elite win this game.
Yep.
That's okay. Good for them.
So Young reloading, has some support behind him. There's 4 guys. It's 4 on 2 right now. And that's going to do it. Did he get him?
Yeah, he got him.
Yeah, so right there, AP Sharks taking the walk. SK Elite taking that point. There's about 9:20 left in this game.
I think the Sharks came out a little flat and didn't give them the respect. They looked at the record and go,
yeah,
we got this. We've been battling that with the big boys.
10 seconds.
Stretching out.
That's something. I'm just gonna lay there, spread eagle on the bed, watching Netflix. So SK Elite in your left, Outlaw AP Sharks in your right. Here we go.
The Sharks get into Dorito 2, but Elite comes in and gets into Snake 2. So
SK Elite 2 in the back center. Well thought out play.
And losing that one.
I knew that. I didn't have to look. I knew he was going to come out sooner or later. And here comes Dorito 3 all the way, making the move. But now SK Elite coming down the Doritos. He should shoot this guy in the pack easily.
If he just looks up and looks inside, he's got his back all day.
Oh, that's through the crack. You see that?
Uh-huh.
I think that broke on the side of his head. I'm pretty sure it did. That was a good shot. Why do those balls sound like they're really hard?
They're just raining broken paint on him.
Yep. You know, he can go get him right now. I don't know why he's not.
He's fixing to, though.
Go take the highway, though.
He's holding his gun up. He's ready for him to come. Look, he's just waiting for him to trade.
Yeah, but he's in a position to where he can shoot everybody. What are you doing? He doesn't know he's right there either. See, I don't understand. I don't understand why he ran down the field like that.
No, because he could have just shot him and stayed right where he was and lived.
Yeah, baby steps, my brother. So, AP Sharks going down the dare, just hide the Doritos now. SK Elite looking on their heels.
Catches one in the face. Nice catch.
And the Dorito corner's dead now for SK Elite. I think that might be it. So, SK Elite and AP Sharks are going to tie it up at 1 apiece with about 7:10 left by the time they push the button, maybe 7:15. Figure I beat you to the punch on that one.
Yeah, no.
AP Sharks on your left, SK Elite on your right, tied up 1-1, 7:04 left in this game. 5 seconds before this point starts, and here we go. All the way to the snake in the break. SK Elite taking a big bite but getting shot.
Yeah, but Williams goes in there. He's going to wrap around from the snake, chop up another one. Oh, what? No? He got there and clean.
Yeah, he got there clean. I thought he got shot.
Yeah, but somebody on the Dorito side did get shot, so.
Yeah. Oh, minor penalty assessed right now on AP Sharks.
And Williams gets shot out of the snake, so it went from, hey, we're winning, to now
We're in trouble.
we're in trouble.
Yep.
And again, when you get down to just you, I don't know if that can is going to be the place you want to be.
man.
Oh, but here comes a minor on SK Elite.
Well, they were calling the hit, and he just continued to play, so that's the right call. So is that one on two now?
No, 1 on 2, yeah.
They had that game too. SK Elite had that point. But now look at AP Sharks spreading the field, coming down the Doritos, and then spreading the field to kind of keep this guy honest. Well done. Ref's getting torched up over there.
Oh,
And he got shot. So AP Sharks taking that point. It'll now be a 2-1 with 6 minutes left.
both teams drawing a minor on that one.
2 points awarded to AP Sharks convincingly. So 2-1. SK Elite down by a point. And here we go. Outlaws on the right, SK Elite on the left. All the way to the snake in the break. And I like that carbon move in the middle.
Yeah.
Now he doesn't know he's in that carbon bunker, but he lost that shot when he got all the way up in there.
Oh, he got shot in the head on a straight out gunfight.
Yep. So now,
Young.
knowing that guy comes out of the snake, I don't know why that guy from AP Sharks in the center carbon bunker was still looking at that spot. Now he's better off. Now he can shut down that little gap. Oh, he gets shot by somebody.
Yeah, he got shot in the in his left-hand shoulder.
It had to be Snake 1 that shot him.
Yeah, Snake 1 had to shoot him. How far do you have to come out of that brick to get shot in your shoulder?
He didn't come out at all. He just got shot.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, that was a bad death. I'm sorry.
They're all bad.
Yeah. That was exceptionally bad. So right now, AP Sharks grinding down the clock. 5 minutes left in this game. Up by 1 point. They don't have to do anything. I mean, obviously, SK Elite has to go. You know, this is just for pride, as we spoke about, but losing a player on that Dorito side, Tower,
But you do want to finish the tournament with
Strong.
something to hang your hat on, so that when you go to practice next time, you're not like, we blew, the whole time we sucked real bad.
Yep.
At least now you can say, hey, we did this good.
So AP losing their Dorito side, leaving it wide open over there for SK Elite coming down to their side of the field. Oh, but getting blasted over here by the Snake. He's
He
gonna
knows
come
he's
for
there.
him.
Now he's going to come for him. He's like,
I love that move right there.
oh, but he
Ooh.
shot him now.
Just got smoked. Coming down the Doritos though.
Elite's going to make a game out of this.
Yes, they are. Ooh, SK Elite. Oh, he got bounced in the
He
chest.
got bounced.
But now this guy, the guy for SK Elite that's in the Snake right here has got to go back inside, go to the Titan Legal bunker, and shut him down.
Shut him down. Yeah. Oh, but he gets
gets
shot because
smoked.
he runs too wide.
God. Yeah, for sure.
So now it's one-on-one.
And
But
he-
Young's looking into that sun, and he can't see him, right? Oh, but he sees him now.
Yep.
Now it's going to be a race to the buzzer. Oh,
No, he does the right thing because
Yeah,
if he goes to the buzzer, that guy is just too close to the buzzer. He'll
well,
beat him there for sure.
SK Elite's going to come back to him and try to win the gunfight.
So now he's got to shoot him. Now he can just tap the buzzer
Yeah.
because he lost him. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, good. Well done by AP Sharks right there to take that point. That was a good back and forth battle.
Oh, they're looking at it, but he got shot after he hit the buzzer.
And here we go. All the way to Snake in the break comes SK Elite. He's making that Snake pretty convincingly, and he's been running that same route the whole tournament, so good for him. But losing a player, though, in the process on that far Dorito side of the field. Going to work in the Snake over here. Making moves, SK Elite trying to get in the Dorito side. The time dwindling down, 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. SK Elite in a situation where they've got to go soon. They're down by a 2-point deficit. They've got to get this point. SK Elite and AP Sharks mirrored up at Snake 2. But now SK Elite getting some support in the Snake with Snake 1 and Snake 2.
I'm up here getting fanboy material. I wonder if I should wear it now. Does that show bias?
Yeah, of course. But AP, losing 2 players back to back. Oh, 3 players real quick. Man.
Just gonna make us.
Here comes SK Elite.
SK Elite's just gonna make sure that you didn't give us credit. We're gonna win this and make you respect us.
And what did I say at the beginning of that game? I said there's gonna be about a minute and a half left in this game, and there's a minute and 38 seconds left. You know, 3-2 game right now in favor of AP Sharks still, but Elite's looking good, and they still have time to tie it up.
They still have time.
There's still time for your one-on-one. By the time you get your bunkers get set, barring what happens on the break, you're down to about 1 minute, 15 seconds at that point, and then all you gotta do is grind out a minute. So I almost see a no point and something crazy happens. He's going all the way to the Snake in the break again.
Dives, crashes, spills
he
all of
gets
his
shot.
paint.
AP getting shot going to that tower.
Oh, no, they call him clean. But Elite loses 2. So now Young's in the Snake, doing work, trying to do something there.
Yeah, I think, like I said, they're down to 1 minute.
It's can they do enough work fast enough? Oh, but now they're just down to 2 players. Snake 1, Snake 2 are the only 2 players left for SK Elite.
See, I would just sit there and just roll my gun and just sit there and load pods.
Yeah, you can't. I'm shooting that. You cannot come out on that.
100%. You're not gonna be able to breathe.
Oh, and Young gets caught trying to gunfight.
He's not a very good gunfighter.
Yeah, but now, but here AP Sharks lose the guy trying to fill in. Oh, there it is. They hung the fling. It's gun.
One thing I got to say about Young is he gets to his spots. He does a great job getting there, and he's fast. He knows what he wants to do. but his gun skills, he's really got to work on that. I think he should focus on that this year because he's been in positions where he could win the game by himself.
I think he hurts himself because he dives so awkward.
It's definitely does not look comfortable.
No, I mean, he bounces like right off the ground. I mean, he slams hard.
Hopefully that some of these guys go to infamouspaintball.com and check out the Pro DNA line of pads and stuff like that.